player without a position. Rose's versatility on the diamond. Pete Rose wasn't just a hitter. He was a force to be reckoned with at the plate, known for his relentless approach and unmatched determination. His batting prowess was just one aspect of his multifaceted game. He was a baseball player through and through. Rose embodied the spirit of the game, bringing an intensity and passion that was evident in every play, every swing, and every catch. He played multiple positions and excelled at all of them. Whether it was infield or outfield, Rose adapted seamlessly, showcasing his versatility and deep understanding of the game. Second base, third base, left field, right field, you name it, Rose did it. His ability to switch positions without missing a beat was a testament to his skill and dedication. And he did it well. This wasn't some gimmick. Rose's performance in each position was marked by excellence and a commitment to the highest standards of play. Rose wasn't just filling in. He was a key player, a cornerstone of his team, bringing his A-game no matter where he was on the field. He was a Gold Glove winner at multiple positions. This accolade wasn't just handed out. It was earned through hard work, precision, and an unwavering dedication to the sport. His athleticism and baseball IQ were off the charts. Rose had an innate ability to read the game, anticipate plays, and execute with precision. He understood the game at a different level. His strategic mind and quick thinking made him a formidable opponent and a valuable asset to his team. This versatility speaks volumes about Rose's dedication to winning. He wasn't just playing for himself, he was playing for the team, for the victory, and for the love of the game. He wasn't concerned with personal glory or padding his stats at one position. Rose's focus was always on what he could do to help his team succeed, no matter the role he was asked to play. He did whatever it took to help his team win. His selflessness and team-first mentality were key components of his success and the success of those around him. That's a Hall of Fame attitude. Rose's legacy is not just in his stats or his awards, but in the way he played the game, with heart, with passion, and with an unwavering commitment to excellence. Charlie Hustle, the embodiment of grit and determination. Pete Rose, known to many as Charlie Hustle, was a player who defined what it meant to give everything for the game of baseball. They called him Charlie Hustle for a reason. His relentless energy and drive were evident every time he stepped onto the field. Pete Rose played the game with an intensity and passion that was contagious. His enthusiasm was not just a personal trait but a force that uplifted his entire team. He ran to first base on walks. This simple act demonstrated his commitment to never taking a moment off, always pushing the boundaries of effort. He slid headfirst into every base. This fearless approach to the game showed his willingness to put his body on the line for his team. He played every game like it was his last. Each moment on the field was treated with the utmost importance, as if the outcome of the game depended solely on his performance. This wasn't just for show. His actions were a true reflection of his inner drive and determination. Rose's hustle was a reflection of his work ethic and his desire to win. He practiced with the same intensity he brought to games, always striving to improve. He outworked everyone, and he inspired his teammates to do the same. His dedication was infectious, pushing those around him to elevate their own game. He was a leader on and off the field. His leadership extended beyond his physical abilities as he motivated and guided his teammates through both words and actions. This is what made Pete Rose so special. His unique combination of relentless effort and leadership set him apart from other players. He wasn't the most talented player, but he got the most out of his abilities. His success was a testament to his hard work and determination, proving that effort can often surpass raw talent. He squeezed every ounce of talent out of himself, and that's what made him a legend. Pete Rose's legacy is a powerful reminder that grit and determination can lead to greatness, inspiring future generations to give their all in pursuit of their dreams. The shadow of controversy, Rose's ban from baseball. Let's address the elephant in the room. Pete Rose's lifetime ban from baseball. Yes, he made mistakes. Betting on baseball was wrong and he's paid the price for it. But let's not pretend this is a simple issue. There's a lot of gray area, a lot of conflicting information. But we're not here to retry the case. We're here to talk about his Hall of Fame worthiness. And the fact remains, his ban stems from actions that occurred after his playing days. We can acknowledge his mistakes without erasing his accomplishments. He served his time, he's expressed remorse. It's time to move on and judge him on his merits as a player. Section 5. Separating the man from the player, judging on-field greatness. We can't let personal feelings cloud our judgment. We're talking about the Hall of Fame, a museum dedicated to baseball's greatest. And on the field, Pete Rose was one of the greatest. His numbers speak for themselves. His impact on the game is undeniable. To hold his mistakes against him, mistakes that didn't affect the integrity of his playing career, is a disservice to the game itself. We're not condoning his actions, we're simply saying judge him on his playing career. Judge him on what he did between the lines, because that's what the Hall of Fame is about. Section 6. A chorus of voices, fans and players rally for Rose's induction. It's not just me, folks. Fans across the country want to see Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Chants of Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, echo through ballparks whenever his name is mentioned. And it's not just fans. Former players, managers, even Hall of Famers have spoken out in support of Rose. They understand the magnitude of his accomplishments. They witnessed his greatness firsthand. This isn't a popularity contest, but it speaks volumes about Rose's impact on the game. The people who lived and breathed baseball, they want him in. They know he belongs. Section 7. Time for forgiveness, acknowledging mistakes, honoring greatness. We all make mistakes, it's part of being human. But holding on to those mistakes, refusing to forgive, it does more harm than good. Pete Rose has paid his dues, he's apologized, he's shown remorse. Isn't it time to offer a second chance? To acknowledge his flaws but also to celebrate his greatness? Holding him out of the Hall of Fame doesn't punish him, it punishes the game of baseball. It's time to heal old wounds. To bring Pete Rose back into the fold and give him the recognition he deserves. Section 8. The Hall of Fame's purpose. Celebrating baseball's best. Let's not forget the purpose of the Hall of Fame. It's not a morality clause. It's not about who lived a perfect life. It's about celebrating the best baseball players of all time. And that's what Pete Rose was, one of the best. He might not have lived up to our standards off the field, but on the field, he was a giant. His plaque should be hanging in Cooperstown, not hidden away. The Hall of Fame is about preserving history, both the good and the bad. And Pete Rose is a part of baseball history, like it or not. Section 9. A legacy ignored, the emptiness of Rose's absence. Every year, the Hall of Fame inducts a new class of players, and every year, Pete Rose's absence is felt. It's a glaring omission, a stain on the integrity of the Hall itself. How can you tell the story of baseball without mentioning Pete Rose? How can you ignore the all-time hit leader? It's like talking about rock and roll without mentioning Elvis. His absence diminishes the Hall of Fame. It creates a hole in baseball history. It's time to fill that void. Section 10. Righting a wrong. The time for induction is now. We've waited long enough. Pete Rose has suffered enough. It's time to right this wrong, to correct this injustice. The man deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Let's put aside our personal feelings. Let's put aside the controversy. Let's focus on the facts. Pete Rose was one of the greatest baseball players to ever grace the diamond. It's time to make it right. It's time to give Pete Rose his due. Section 11. Pete Rose, a baseball icon deserving of recognition. In the annals of baseball history, few figures loom as large as Pete Rose. He is a true icon of the sport, a testament to grit, determination, and an unwavering passion for the game. His accomplishments on the field are undeniable, his records etched in the hearts and minds of baseball fans across generations. While we acknowledge the shadows cast by his past transgressions, we must also recognize the importance of forgiveness and redemption. The time has come to welcome Pete Rose back into the baseball family, to honor his legacy, and to enshrine his place among the immortals in Cooperstown. The Hall of Fame, and indeed the sport itself, will be all the richer for it.
They call him Charlie Hustle, 'cause he gave it all he had. 425, 6 hits, a record that's still rad. He played the game with heart, from first to final play. Every swing and every slide, he gave it all away. Let Pete in, let him take his place in the hall where the legends stay. He's earned his way through grit and grace. Let Pete in, don't let it fade away. 17 All-Stars, 3 World Series rings. Never threw a game he bet, but still gave all. The hall's about what happens when you play with the ball. Let Pete in, let us through a game he bet, but still gave all. The hall's about what happens when you play with a ball. Let Pete in, let him take his place in the hall where the legends stay. He's earned his way through grit and grace. Let Pete in, don't let it fade away. 17 All-Stars, 3 World Series rings. Forgiveness is the key when greatness is the goal. He said his piece, he's paid his toll. It's time to right the wrong and bring him home again. Cooperstown is waiting, it's time to let him in. Let Pete in.